What the fuck, Emily?
I'm just kidding. I'm not really upset. I've been doing like meditation lately.
That's new for you, isn't it?
Jeez, I did not want to fucking hear that. God,
you you mentioned the ASMR thing, and it was like I come across those videos on the fucking web that are just people in their fucking fingernails, and that's weird.
And they're like tappity tap tap.
Yeah,
that shit.
and it's like a close up of their face, and it's a microphone, and they're like, I want to fucking eat this delicious ice cream right now. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
you gonna fuck this right
The
now?
one-
What's
Like,
happening, dude?
Is there about to be a fucking Pornhub intro right after this? Like, what is going on?
You're like, you like fucking search that shit.
The ones that I always get are like these like people that are always eating like ice or like gummy candy and like really up close to their mouth, and they're like chewing really obnoxiously, and I'm like, why?
Bro, I get the like small petite women smashing on like like this size plate of noodles, and I'm like, where does it go? Fuck you, first of all, because it like goes different places on my body. Fuck you for being small.
Have you seen
Bitch.
that? I don't know. They're like a viral, like a meme or fucking whatever. But they just two people sit down and they like eating. They're like just knocking out fucking fast food, and it shows like a time lapse from when like they started doing it to now, and they're like fucking 400 pounds. And like when they started it, they were like, I can't think of the name of the influencer, so to speak, but they were like, that was like back in when Vines was a thing, you know. They were just eating burgers and shit.
Is it Nikado Avocado?
No, that's more recent.
Well, no, he used to do like fucking food challenges on like a whole like he used to McDonald's menu challenge and eat the whole menu. First off, like some of their items on McDonald's, like a fillet of fish.
Emily loves filet fish.
Psychotic. That's like what I think of like what I think the fucking Green River Killer would love. He would love that. He
I
would
think
love.
that's a fucking jump.
No,
I think
he
that's a
would-
fucking
he would
jump.
He would love. He would jump at a fillet of fish. That's
No,
for
what he
sure.
would do is he would order. This is some Green River shit. He would order a fucking fillet of fish and be like, actually, I want you to take the fish out of it and just give me the buns.
With tartar sauce or no
steam-
tartar
Just
sauce?
The
with tartar
steam-
sauce.
And the cheese.
It would have all the fixings of a fillet of fish without the fish itself. It'd be just a filet-o. And then it'd be like
Filet-o.
a filet-o.
Filet-o.
It'd be a
Filet-o.
filet-o. It'd be a filet-o. Oh god,
Be
it
a
sounds like
whole new
that
item.
sounds like something else on Pornhub. A
Oh.
filet-o.
What are you looking up on Pornhub,
Well,
bro?
it was like, give me one.
Fellatio?
Fellatio. What? Fucking fellatio. You know, the first time I heard the word fellatio, I thought it was like the way you cut a steak. Fellatio.
You're gonna fellatio that steak
I'm gonna
and
fellatio that
everyone
steak.
else.
It's a bit-
Sir, what are you gonna do to that steak?
People on Pornhub are like, go on, go on,
Everybody else in the restaurant.
and then yeah, they're just like me fellatio, or yeah, me fellatio cutting this in the restaurant. Holy
Everyone,
shit! Pikachu face.
sir, please put your dick away.
Sir, this is a fucking family restaurant. Okay,
There are children here.
you are banned from Church's Chicken from now on. You were banned. Ironically enough, you probably wouldn't get banned from Waffle House.
What, my question is,
That's normal.
Why-
They're like, that's a fucking Thursday afternoon or whatever.
my question is, how are you getting a steak at like a Church's Chicken?
you have to bring it. You have to bring your own steak. Hey, I'm fixing to fellatio this steak. Oh, is that right? I brought my own knife. What the fuck is happening? Oh my god.
You're like, why do you need a knife for that?
Man, the weird shit you see at restaurants, man.
Dude, oh, speaking of weird shit, not to call someone out,
but
but
I'm
like,
calling them out.
but like, so Emily and I did our routine Denny's trip at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh
How routine is that?
Once every other month. Type
Not
of-
every other month. It's been a few months.
That's like a fucking like a not
Once-
quite a routine, but like well maybe I'll think about it.
It's a yeah, it's more of like a when it happens when it happens. But anyway,
Seems
we're-
spontaneous more
we're-
than a routine.
shut up. Anyway, we go there and we witness our poor server have a mental breakdown because she is the only one on shift.
Oh shit! How did that
Right.
go?
Oh, she like a whole 13 top walked in, and then I looked at Emily, and she like looked at me. She's like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "Our server's having a mental breakdown." Emily goes, and I quote, "No way."
you're like,
Looks
you're like,
left,
let me get my camera.
like, and looks left, and she is walking away. And I was like,
Okay,
"Damn."
she definitely didn't go. She literally was just crying and walking.
Just-
Okay.
She's fluids were fucking pouring from
dude,
her face.
Were.
We need to get her on here. So we can talk to her.
No, I was
No,
just like, oh my
wish her
God.
the best though. She was
I
brand new too.
I want to wish her the best. I want to talk to her about her experience, and they say next time you just wait,
walk out.
just waiting that stuff, just like waiting, just be like, fucking, I got something for you, the fucking patty.
But you know who the real MVP was of that situation?
Oh,
Was the
yeah.
server that just had left. She just clocked out, and then a bunch of people came in, and then they called her back, and she was clearly a more seasoned lady. She was a little bit older.
Fucking
And-
season.
got the,
That was
got
a
the New
vet.
Bounces on.
That
She's
was-
like
oh, she
fucking
did.
ready for it.
She knows
did.
what's up.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
she
a
came
career
in and
waiter.
She saved the fucking day, man.
She was seating people. I was like, I looked at Emily. I was like, bet you $10 she notices our empty glasses. Came like, let me get you refills. Like
Yeah.
instant. I was like,
Fucking
was right
head on a
there.
swivel.
dude, it was
100%.
Head on a swivel. But you know what? The people in the restaurant world, like, I mean, obviously you know too, but like, it's a make or fucking break. Like,
it's shitty management, man. Like when you throw the thing for me as I will speak as a seasoned cook. I'm a seasoned line cook, right? Don't throw new people on busy nights, bro. Throw them on slow nights.
at least
Get,
not
like-
solo.
No,
Yeah.
it's fucking serious. Don't
At least
throw
have
'em
somebody
solo,
fucking
Jesus.
shadow in there,
That's just
or
like
have
just-
them shadow a seasoned vet on a busy night
yes.
for like a week or two,
No, like a month. It has to be like a
or
month.
like a year.
No, like a month,
Forever.
so they can keep
Just
pace.
fucking just staff the place, okay?
Yeah,
just
you know,
staff
or
it.
that. But like, it's just like I'm just like, why throw like somebody just like it's like here's a pocket full of meats. Run into that wolf pen.
Did you get this girl that had the breakdown? Did you get her name? Did you have her name tag on?
No,
Oh,
no,
No, she didn't.
why you say it like that?
no. I just picked it.
No.
up. I just hear it so much at work. I think it's a habit of just
Oh,
saying no.
you know, since you said it like that, really quickly, me and my coworker, lately he sent me this video the other day, and I had a mind blowing experience because I watched this video, and it was about this guy was interviewing this girl, and she was Australian, and he was like, okay, now we're gonna figure out how to say no, okay, and then she's like, okay, and he goes, all right, you just no, and she goes no.
Nar.
And he goes, no, that's incorrect. And no, you try. No. This is like back and forth, and I'm like, so then that's been the joke. Cause I'm like, hey, can you give me a hand with this film? And he's like, no. And then I went, what letters are they adding to it?
N-A.
Because they spell it. They spell it N-O as well. Well,
It's, but how?
it's like what you're saying is N-O-E-R-W-R. No.
Nar.
No. No.
Nar.
No, mate.
Nar,
No.
mate.
I was like, that's a lot of extra shit you're adding to that word. It was just a quick thing, and that's when you said that about her name tag. It made me think of that little snippet, and I laughed. And then I wondered why we as humans make English or any language so fucking difficult
The English
when it doesn't
lang-
have to
The
be.
English language is the hardest language. Every other language is pretty damn simple, apparently. From what I know.
No.
Nar.
No.
Nar.
No. We should find out who that is from the restaurant, and we should go in there and be like, hey, it seems like you had a difficult time last week or week before, whatever it was, you know. I would like.
Yeah, talk about your mental breakdown,
to-
please.
I don't know. It
Come on our
seems like it
podcast,
was difficult.
Talk about your mental breakdown. Random waitress from Denny's, come to my house. I promise I'm not weird. I'm gonna film you.
Why are you air quoting?
because this because this sounds pretty. Ooh, oh, I thought that.
I
was
want to talk to her about her experience and try to be uplifting, and she sit here and say, "Don't be a bad fucking manager. Don't burn out your fucking employees, and don't put a fucking new person on a busy night. And if you are, then fucking we're gonna clap back at Denny's, okay? And we're gonna fucking boycott Denny's.
No, we're not.
We're gonna okay. We're gonna boycott that Denny's. We'll boycott that Denny's. No, we go to Sherry's. Go to fucking Sherry's.
I'm chill. I like my big old steak omelet that I get. I'm good.
Have you ever gone to Sherry's?
No.
Oh man, Sherry's, I would argue, stomps Denny's breakfast, because I go for the all-American breakfast where it's just like you got bacon and sausage links and hash browns. Well, the Sherry's has this kind of cool stuffed hash brown thing they do. Big hash brown. They fold it over with this sour cream and chive thing, and they like whip that inside there, and it's it's good.
Ooh,
Yeah,
mama.
yeah. I had I go. Tell me more about this stuffed hash brown thing you have. And she's like, well, you just it's like this thing that they make with sour cream and chive, and they whip it with in there, and they kind of make it'd be like an omelet with hash browns. And I was like, okay. And then
Give
they
me
bring it out.
7 right
They
now.
bring I don't care what's in it. Give me 7. Give me 14 of them. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, they're fucking good, dude. So good.
Oh.
And that's at Sherry's. And then on top of that, Sherry's pies. Okay.
I have had their pie.
what?
We've had their pie.
Oh,
So
it slaps.
Gas. I've had their banana cream and their coconut
I
cream.
miss banana cream so much. It's my favorite pie in the world, and I miss it.
Yeah, it's so good when you don't get turned into 1,000 degrees. It's so fantastic.
1,000 degrees.
It's almost fucking worth it. It's almost fucking worth it.
Just
That's
eat
how
it.
good.
Eat it and have an EpiPen on standby. So if you
Just
like,
be like,
it's
just
like, you all right?
Just like every single time you take a bite, there's just another one in your fucking
For
leg.
the studio audience, I am allergic to bananas.
He's a bitch.
I feel like they could insinuate that.
They could have insinuated that.
Yeah, he's a bitch. 100%.
He's a bitch. Why? See, you haven't fucking skipped a beat. You're still being a fucking jerk off. And I've tamed my fucking anger. Okay, I've been doing Tai Chi. Okay, I've been hoosawing quite a bit. Kind of
Whoosah-
chilling.
I
Hoosaw.
I don't
Like
know.
hoosawing fucking thing. Jesus.
I got the anger in check now. So
Mm.
yeah.
So you've been busy fucking playing, fucking warrior, wooded
I
warrior,
just talk a lot of shit.
wooded warrior.
Wooded warrior.
Wooded warrior.
I,
With
sir,
woo,
I,
the
sir,
oncoming warrior.
I, sir,
No.
pretend that I am in a military faction and go shoot people who beat with BBs.
Yeah. So home dude here. I saw your photo.
Yeah.
I saw your photo, and you're like. I'm like, okay. I'm like, now I tend to build. I try to build characters on like my Call of Duties. Like kind of like I'm like, okay, just fucking deck them out and shit.
I'm what
You
everyone.
look like one of my character.
Thank
Like
you.
I gotta have a beard. Like
Yeah.
my character always has a beard because I feel
Thank
like
you.
no offense to any of our studio audience or audience in the world
If
or
you-
somebody if you stagger across this, I'm not saying you can't be a warrior like without a beard. I'm just saying that you look more warrior like if you have a beard.
Can I say something real quick?
Sexist,
Um,
anti-feminist.
No, pause. Every
You think a woman
Hold
needs
on
to
a
have a
minute.
beard?
We have to address this. Hold on. You're gonna go right back where you were at. I didn't say a woman couldn't have a beard. I just simply said
I've
like
seen
it.
a few.
No, but you're saying that anyone who can't grow a beard therefore cannot be a warrior.
You're gonna fucking tell me if you didn't put your mind to it, you couldn't grow a beard? I bet you could.
My mind? You think that I can? You think I
I
can
think-
crack into my brain and be like, actually,
I think.
grow a beard?
I think that you can. I think that you're smart enough to take the steps you needed to be able to. If you really wanted to just bust a beard out, you could. You could. What the? You could call your doctor and be like, "Hey, I need the fucking 100 fucking G's of like testosterone
I don't even know
right
how
to my
much that
fucking neck."
is.
I don't know. I'm gonna imagine like it's a lot. I'm gonna pretend like it's a lot.
100,
Is it-
grams
okay,
of fucking testosterone.
Tell us in the comments.
like that's a
Tell
lot.
us in the comments how much 100 G's of testosterone is,
Okay,
or
why
even
are
if that's a thing.
100 G's, like you're acting like it's weed. Like, give me
Tells
100
you-
G's.
Okay, so let's just say that it's 0 to 100, 100 being a lot, 100 being almost too much. You know?
Almost too much or too much. We
Almost.
don't know.
Yeah, because right now we don't know what the metric is.
But anyway,
I'm saying you could. I
Any of
wasn't
our trans
excluding.
friends out there,
Where the
please
fuck-
I
tell
was
us.
not excluding anybody. I'm just simply saying to me, you look more warrior-like with a beard. Look at this. You right here.
I'm just saying you see Delta operators, DevGru operators, and Ranger operators all have fucking facial hair, and that, in my opinion, it just makes you 30 times fucking more badass. I don't want to get murdered by some babyface bitch. I want to get murdered by a man.
Again, no offense to anybody out
Nah,
there.
No
I'll
offense
fully
to any
say
baby
it.
ass bitches.
I'll say-
Yeah,
I'll fully
I don't want
say
none of
it.
them. Yeah, if you're a baby ass bitch,
Baby
a little bit of
bitch.
offense. Just a little bit of
If you're a
offense.
babyface bitch.
Just a little bit of offense.
100% offense. 100% offense.
God damn
If you can't grow a beard and you're like one of those patchy pube guys, just, you're a babyface bitch, just shave it.
I'm just saying if somebody busted in the door right now and they're like, hey, I need 2 people to fight right now, they're going to be like, you and you. Sorry, that's what they're gonna say. That's what they're gonna say.
Only people I will give the baby face like pass to are Marines. Marines are
Oh, dude,
built.
those, yeah.
They eat crayons and they're kind of built different and they're slightly on the.
There's a
fucking
wheel
spectrum.
in there that's spinning. Just kill.
Yeah, dude, it's just murder, 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 murder,
Yeah.
squirrel, murder, 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 crayon, murder, 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 murder.
And
Like,
there's like 5 minutes to sleep. Murder.
yeah,
Murder.
like,
Oh,
The
eat
alarm
literally
goes off
nothing.
and immediately it just wakes up. Just like
Yeah,
fucking
just
rises.
like no itching of the eyes.
Just,
Okay,
just
fucking,
like the
fucking
just like-
Marines, fucking Marines.
They're
They're
like
just.
some like vampire risers, just murder, murder, murder. Like,
You ever seen somebody like they're in like their PJs and they're all snuggled in bed and they're just like all cozy, warm, and then like that's you're looking at a Marine, and then the alarm goes off and they just pull it. They're fully dressed with shoes on. It's fucking tight and like like ironed and shit.
yeah, no.
And then they reach behind like there's a gun. He's like, oh, you're fucking ready to go. Holy shit. It's
those
all
are-
kill.
Those are the only people I will go. All right, babyface pass. Nope, you can
I
actually.
realize we're mischaracterizing Marines, but we're just alluding to how badass they are.
Yeah, no, Marines are badass, and then it goes Marines badass is like the bottom scale of badassery. No offense, Marines, but then it goes everybody else.
Fucking canceled. Canceled.
It goes,
Canceled.
but like it goes, Space Force and Air Force, because let's be real, they're the chair force, and you pretend you want to go in space and
I'm
conquer.
curious,
Hold
though.
on, and then it goes Navy. You're a seaman. You are a seaman. Pause. You're a
Really?
seaman.
You're a
And
seaman.
then Army. Yeah, mid. They got the new 1940s look coming back. They want to honor the old school ways. Cool. Marines are the best. And then you got everybody else, like Navy SEALs. Dev Group is Navy SEALs, but then Army Rangers, and then Delta Force, which are just better.
Canceled. Canceled.
They're better
Cancel.
trained.
The thing is
I'm not wrong.
I again maybe with a little bit of mischaracterization, a little tiny bit, because I think those individuals in those various classes are gonna have something to say about that.
I don't give a fuck.
But
What's an Air Force guy gonna do at me? Push a chair
now
at me?
space.
Oh! Click a
this-
mouse faster?
This book.
Oh! Oh!
The Space Force thing, it's intrigued me a little bit. I clowned on it in
Shut
the
up.
beginning. Hear me out. I clowned on the Space Force thing. I clowned on it. But then the more I played Starfield, I thought this could be fucking cool if we ever like let's just say for the sake of self-preservation, humanity decided, "Hey, you know what?
Are you really defending Space Force right now?
Hold dude, it's going to come full circle for you. Just give me a second. We as
Alright.
humans go, "You know what? We don't want to do Jesus, stroke.
See?
I'm
If
actually
you can't even defend it
and
without
you flip
having a
it
stroke.
and you burst it. Find out how hard I gotta work it. It's your yep. Anyhow, I thought maybe, clearer heads prevailed, and they go, you know what? We don't want to nuke and like wipe out our entire planet. Let's go play war games in space. You know what I mean? So we just can fly out to, just fly out into a space, and then they go, all right. Like it's like a space Quidditch, like what I mean? I don't know, but
Space Quidditch?
it's just to me like you go out in space, like
well,
say
we go out in space and boom, it's fucking
say
Harry
Iran,
Potter.
say Ukraine and Russia, they're like, all right, we're gonna settle this, you know what I mean? And we're gonna just have a space battle,
Like fucking
Everybody
Star
loves
Wars?
Star Wars and tell us how to do some Star Wars shit. You know what I mean, dude? Everybody wants that. I'm just saying,
We don't have the fucking technology for Star Wars shit.
not yet. Well, George Lucas did in the fucking 70s. Listen, I'm just saying they have a space force for a reason.
The way I want to
Now
punch
they're
you in the
start-
balls right
now they're starting
like,
to toy with lasers on satellites. Why do you think that they? Okay, cool. Why did they put together a space force? Honestly,
It was Trump's idea.
hold on.
He's batshit nuts.
Listen, I thought that
He's
too.
a fucking
No,
walking orangutan orange
I
that
st-
created the space
I
force. He got
still-
fucking impeached.
I still.
He's
thi-
on
I still
trial for
think,
shit.
I still think all those things is accurate. What I'm saying is, space force is still a thing under more level-headed administrations.
The military shits on him so much they shit on more than
yeah, but
fucking
only
Air
because
Force.
they're the new guy. Who would they be shitting on if it wasn't for Space Force?
Air Force.
So now Air Force is like, yeah, see, I could be a bully now too.
Yes.
and then who's Space Force pick on? The mailman. The mailman. That's who.
That
I'm
fuck
just
his
saying.
The
wife.
Postal Service
Now-
could shit on the Space
Now,
Force.
in all seriousness, that is funny. In all seriousness, no, there is now, there's a bunch of. Have you seen the articles now about, Russia having fucking some stuff that they've attached to satellites, like device.
95% of what comes out of Russia is bullshit.
Hold on, this is U.S. intelligence though. This
I
is
also
U.S.
watch-
intelligence.
Okay,
This is U.S. intelligence.
I shouldn't say that one out loud about what I watch on Reddit.
I was on 4chan and I fucking.
No, I watch actual. I look the offensive over there is not looking good in the Russian favor.
I understand that, but when Russia launches a satellite that's in low orbit with our communication military satellites, and then of course we have spies. You know, everybody has the intelligence. We find out that they have the technology that can potentially zap our satellites.
Like
an
EMP.
Like it's a little more sophisticated than an EMP.
Oh, like one of those like.
Do you remember the actual Star Wars program from the Reagan days? You remember that when
No, because I'm not old as dirt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do
you
we
don't
remember?
have to fucking be there for it. Did you learn about it?
No, I think because Reagan was such a shitty president, in my
You
opinion.
learn about it. Star Wars was a program, and the idea was like they would just attach fucking lasers to a fucking satellite.
Attach lasers to his fucking forehead.
To a satellite, and they would just fly over and like, and it would be like, not to mention how fucking cool that is. Like, unless you're on the receiving end of that thing.
They're fucking.
I'm just saying, dude.
It's very distracting that you keep eating candy.
Hey man, I'm sorry, I got the munchies.
I'm just saying, like that. I think that it's better. As stupid as it did when it came out of Bozo's orangutan fucking mouth, as stupid as it was, it probably wouldn't hurt. You know that wasn't his fucking idea, by the way. It wouldn't fucking hurt to be ahead of the game.
That sounds like his idea.
It does, but then when you start adding like, okay, maybe it's a good idea to have some protection in this, guys, because fucking for all we know, here's the deal: aliens are real, and they're buried in New Mexico. Okay, and I feel like
we are a fucking reality TV show for aliens. This is like season 220 fucking 5 or 2000 fucking.
You think
25.
they watch us on 4chan?
1,000% like, ooh,
Alien
look what
chan?
these dipshits did now. They elected a fucking orangutan. They're all idiots. Like, it's like a guilty pleasure for them.
They're eating the pets. They're eating the cats. The dogs. I cannot fucking believe that he said that.
I actually ate both of my cats today.
Fucking believe that
My
shit
God.
physically made me ill. I was like, dude, is this shit real?
They're killing babies after they're born.
That's what, yeah. 5-year-old Johnny is aborted. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, which is why I'm with you on that whole, like, they're being watched by aliens. It is terrifying. It is terrifying. Anyhow, I'm just saying.
Okay, but if somebody is watching us, please intervene because we're fucking suffering.
Yeah.
Please help.
Either put like a make the new world order real, so we all like have one god or one ruler, or
And it's me.
put someone fucking with a brain in power again, like fucking literally FDR. Jesus Christ, I have to think back to when we had a good president.
I liked Obama.
I like Obama too.
Obama was good. He did some fucking questionable shit, but he was good.
Well, okay, like
They all.
they all do questionable shit. It depends on what's. That's the thing. I got into this kind of a theoretical conversation. If you, I mean, you could argue every single person that's a president of the United States does questionable things. It depends on what you deem important to you. So I can give you a list a mile long the current administration has done. It doesn't mean that you fucking feel those are good things. This group of people may think they're good things. This group of people may think they're good things. The fucking construction workers sure fucking do. You know what I mean? But Cletus T. fucking Johnson in southern fucking Arkansas is like, he's like, I got no roads here. It don't matter to me. Well, fucking okay.
I love that his name is Cletus T. Johnson. Like, you gave him a middle fucking initial and everything.
Cletus, I don't know. It just came to me.
What does
He's
this
like,
T
his
stand
internet's
for?
like fucking 0.5 G. Fucking, it's just, he's fucking, every time the thing flies over, he gets like a couple minutes of internet and it goes away. You know, they don't. I'm just saying the important things to that person isn't exactly the same things as the rest of society. He's a little fucking behind. I'm sorry, Cletus T. Johnson. I'm sorry if Cletus T. Johnson's watching right now. Dude, if we get in the comments, he's like, I'm fucking Cletus T. Johnson. and I have 1G, motherfucker. I have 1G of internet.
And I live in South Carolina.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Poor Cletus.
Man, I tell you what,
These fucking Boston baked peanuts are pretty good.
Boston baked beans. It's like Rose from Titanic. It's been 80 years and I've been eating this candy the whole time. This Boston baked peanuts are good. Shout out to Boston Bakes. Hopefully they give us a
You
sponsorship.
want to try one? They're pretty good.
I think he's had
I
them.
own them.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense.
They're here in this house.
That makes sense.
I put the candy on the plate.
I was just trying to be polite.
Hey, I appreciate you giving me back my own candy. You're
You're
like,
welcome.
silly.
Piece of
if
shit.
if you would like some, I'll give them to you. Oh fuck, dude.
Oh my god.
Okay, Emily, how has fucking work been? How have you been? How is fucking ruining people's lives been? How has that been for you? I'm just kidding. She doesn't ruin people's lives.
I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes.
Maybe a little,
Well, maybe a little.
slightly.
Oh my god, it's been fucking chaos. Everyone's been calling in, and we literally have like 7 positions open, and so we do not have enough people. So like it's taking like an hour and 10 minutes for us to get on the phone with some people, like so they have to wait that long, and they're fucking pissed off. Oh god, I am ready to slam my head against the wall because every single time that you pick up, they're like, "I had to wait 1 hour and 10 minutes," and it's like, okay, well you have me now. Can we just get on with it?
Click. Start over. Fucking shit.
No, and a lot of people, because we have well, we obviously have a queue and we have a callback option, but a lot of people will like wait on the phone for like 30 minutes and be like, well, I don't want to wait any longer. Instead of doing the callback option, they'll just hang up and then they'll call back repeatedly and do that for another like 30 minutes. But it's like every time you fucking hang up, you go to the back of the line. So like they're waiting for 30 minutes and be like, actually, this is taking too long. Hangs up and then calls back.
you obviously you don't know how the queue works, but if you're waiting for a McCheeseburger online and you go to the back of the line, you don't get that one you had a minute ago.
What the fuck? I don't understand how people don't understand this.
Well, I mean, people are okay. Some people have a difficult time
Using their brain.
with things.
With everything.
With things.
Some people have a hard time.
So
using-
you're like managing a bunch of calls.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be neat if you were like worked in that same position, but it was like for like some wild fucking company, like I don't know, like fucking.
A dildo store.
I don't. I mean, yeah. I guess
That would be wild. Like like a
What would
refund return like
Oh, well,
section of the
I would be like, or
dildo.
like complaints, or
Yeah,
like
complaints,
fucking,
yeah.
you're like,
It
you're like,
hurt too much. And, well,
Well, you did,
Did you-
buy an XXL.
did you
so-
take it out of the box? Did you
you
take
shut-
it out of the box?
did you lube it?
Maybe, maybe not. Again,
You did buy the Cactus XXL, so
Ow!
Oh God, Miss, you bought a wheel and tire scrubber. Jesus, that doesn't belong to you or around you.
Man, you bought a power washer?
God Almighty. Yeah, I think it would be interesting to field. I've always wondered what that would be like to be a customer service rep for a company that was in I don't know something weird, like I don't know. Gosh, well, I mean, sex toys would be one. Sex toys would be one for sure.
Lube?
I don't think. I mean, I think it's. It didn't work. Oh, sorry. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I used all of it. I used all of it, and I cannot make this slip and slide work with a fuck. You know what I mean? I don't know how you. But if the sex toy thing, you're like, hey, so I can't really figure out how to. Is there like a visual aid? I'm like, yeah, it's porn. You just gotta fucking type it up. You just gotta be like, hey, I need to use this thing, and it's a chain, and it goes this fucking. The other end of it goes in your ass. You know.
Dude, what
But-
has a chain and goes in your ass? That's
I don't know.
not
I'm making
different.
things up. I figured that would be something in the.
I just thought you had a lot of experience with that, so I figured you knew more than I did about that.
I do know. I have a story. I know. I have a story. It wasn't even my story. It was a story that somebody else told me that of their experience.
Oh, good. As
They
long
went
as
into
it's
the
not
they
you.
went into a store, and they were like just kind of. I don't even know why they were in there. Like they were by themselves. It wasn't. They didn't have a partner at the time, and they were like in there and they're like shopping around, and I was like, okay. And and he's like, then the person at the front counter was like giving me all this information about the devices and things, and like she knew all about it. And then he's thinking in his head, he's like, and that was kind of cool until she knew all about all the things. And then it got fucking weird. It got really fucking weird. But
I went into an adult store one time, literally one time in my life. I had to like, fucking. I don't know why. I don't even know why the
Can I have a piece
fuck
of
I
this
went.
candy?
Yeah, I mean they're yours. Go
Thanks,
for it. I
thanks.
just
We
keep-
all know that you went to get anal beads. It's fine.
Anyway,
how many? How far? 8?
6.
You get 8?
Uh,
6 only.
Only.
Fucking
Anyway.
rookie.
Rookie. Anyway, I went in and
He's
there
like,
was
I
this,
got a butthole of a
man.
champ.
There was this old dude.
But over the elephant.
There was this old dude looking at some weird shit. Like he was. I swear to God, he was like touching himself, fucking looking at the shit. I was like, all right, this is my sign to never ever fucking come back in a fucking adult store ever again in my life. I never have. I've never once in my life. I've never after that have stepped foot in one.
What were you shopping for?
I think I was just getting lube.
Oh.
Or condoms. I don't know. I don't know. I think it was just the closest place because I tried going to the gas station. They were out of condoms.
Well.
Yeah. Or lube. I don't know. It was in my whore days.
That's fucking weird, bro.
Yeah. I went home after that and kind of like pondered my life.
I would ask the guy a question. I'm like, hey, bro, you okay?
No. What the fuck?
I don't want to.
What the fuck?
No,
Make
no,
it
no.
more weird for him. Fuck it.
No, be like, what are you doing?
Come over there with your shirt off. Like, are you all right?
Yeah, traumatized. Like, yeah, just get probably kidnapped by some old
God,
man.
what if he like whips his pee out?
Okay, it'd be the first time somebody took their pee out for him.
It would have been the first time. So
You're like, oh, I was 6.
That got dark real fast.
it was my uncle.
Oh, God damn it, dude. Fucking canceled.
Canceled immediately.
So, Colt,
Uh,
Mr. fucking Wooded Warrior,
what?
do you have a code name? Oh, tell me, though.
Yeah, it is. I do actually.
What is it?
It's what your kid gave me.
Coco?
Yeah.
So tell me about what it takes to be an airsoft warrior.
Well, no.
Persistence, determination.
Integrity, strength. I'm like, what the fuck? It sounds like
You
fucking...
ever been shot with a paintball?
Mm-hmm.
Minus the welt, but that's probably about as hard as it gets.
Ow.
Yeah, probably about that.
Okay, but
If you can take that,
how does one
get into it.
come into it?
Well,
There's
I
an
would
interesting
recommend.
choice of words.
I mean, I keep trying.
Get into it.
I keep trying to get you to come out, but it's fine.
Like I have the time for another fucking hobby or another thing.
Yeah.
No.
What are you doing on
No.
every other Saturday at 8 a.m.?
It could be a whole host of things. I worked
Make
all weekend
time.
last weekend. I have a day to recover tomorrow. And then it's fucking like 10 fucking days of work. All through the weekend. Yeah. And then if not that, it's a family thing that we got going. I haven't touched any rocks for like weeks.
I need to touch my rocks.
I need a little bit of rocks, as in minerals, for the people that are trying to say that guy's got fucking crack in there.
Oh God.
You've been
I
losing
thought-
weight.
Honestly,
Fucking crack.
I thought it was more of a sexual innuendo than anything. Like your rocks, like your balls.
That's what you fucking thought. That's what you went to. Of all the things that rocks could be, you went right to fucking the nut.
Who's your brother?
I haven't touched my nuts in a week and a half.
But he's
God damn
weird,
it, Sally. Fucking, you don't even wash them? No, don't have time. Cole says I have to go shoot pew-pews.
But I don't know. It just you come out and you just pay $30. If it's if you pre-register, it's $30. If you pre-register a day of, it's $35. And you can rent their shit for $40. You get 1,000 rounds and a gun with a 300 round mag ammo capacity.
Okay.
45-minute matches, team death, domination, rush.
You fucking just Rambo out there.
Yeah, dude. There's guys out there that
You
bring.
paint your face. Don't tell me you
I've-
paint your fucking
no.
face.
No,
That's weird shit,
No.
dude. That's fucking
I'd only paint my face if I had a ghillie suit and had a
something
sniper.
Space Force would do. Is paint their fucking
Not
face.
even. Space Force wouldn't come out of their fucking little hidey hole fucking bitch boy zone. So or fucking office. So
Sorry if you're in Space Force.
I am not. Get a better hobby or job.
We're sorry if you're in Space Force. Private Parts over here doesn't like you.
I done.
Private Coco.
Well, yeah.
All right, so you go out and you fucking pew pew pew.
Yep.
Are you any good at it, or are you
I'm
fucking?
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many people on the team?
Depends. I've played 50 on 50.
50 on 50.
Yep.
That is a fucking.
So like 100 and
That's like a wall of death.
oh,
I would dig a hole in the ground and just fucking
there's-
wait for people to run by.
there's people that there's people I've ran around with a minigun last game that game that you saw that picture. The last game, I ran out of ammo on all my magazines, and I was like pinned down. And this ref who I got invited to tomorrow's game, it's a private game, and he hands me his minigun, and then he hands me 20 fucking thousand or 20 fucking thousand rounds backpack, and he says, "Go have fun."
Oh,
So I
nice guy.
like,
You
well,
saved your
no,
life.
not really. We fucked up a lot of other people. I saw a group of kids hose down that group of kids. Saw a group of grown men hose down that group of grown men, and they got shot.
They're like, where's that guy get a garden hose from?
Well, like, yeah, it was
Where does all the fucking beads go?
at a person
No, like, where do they go?
afterwards
Yeah.
on the ground.
So you just have thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking beads.
Biodegradable BBs, yeah.
I wish there was a really cool if there was a collection system, like of some kind. Wouldn't
Yeah.
that be cool?
Oh, dude, you'd fucking save. But it's not really because BBs after they've been shot are kind of. Mm,
Well, I mean,
they're
then they wouldn't
used.
have to make them biodegradable. Then they would make them. They could make them differently.
Yeah.
If you had like a, I don't know, say you had some kind of a collection system like grates or whatever,
That's
or
what I was thinking.
or it all like it all the hill kind
Like
of
a brass
slopes
catcher?
down. I don't know, something that we or a device that you fucking go over the terrain with it and it sucks like all of the loose stuff up and then it separates it.
But it's as small as a pebble.
Yeah, well then you'd be like a big fucking shot vac, a giant vacuum. That's a giant vacuum. It could separate them.
Yeah, but how? How are you gonna separate?
Well, a
a
vacuum
BB?
works in a way. What happens is
No, how are you gonna separate it between a BB and a fucking and a
a
pebble?
branch or a fucking pebble. You would just you have a separator.
Y-
We have pretty sophisticated lasers, homie. Pretty sophisticated lasers. You ever watch like fucking conveyor belts when they're separating shit and they like there's like these eggs coming down the conveyor belt and there's fucking thousands of them.
No.
And if one's just like a weird color, a laser just sees it and goes blows it off with air. Pinpoint. They're all in a cluster and it picks picks them out.
No.
Well, it exists. It's a real thing
Huh.
and it's pretty fucking cool.
But
Anyhow.
yeah. But yeah, no. I got two guns. That's.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's two guns. That's what his nickname could be.
I
Two guns.
well my HK416 it something's up with the motor. I threw a 11.6 or 11.1 volt in it mid game because my battery died. I threw a higher voltage battery and a lower volt motor, and it I think it burned something out in it, and
Oh.
it shoots lower FPS now. It was a green sticker, so that was my
There's
DMR.
probably a reason for it.
Yeah.
Fucking not doing that.
Yeah, I need to fix it. And then I have a little CQB M4 that is my main go-to.
I would want one that was like I would just like do the fun. I'm more of like a equipment guy. Like I just want claymores. I just fucking claymores that shot
there's-
thousands of rounds out.
There are
That'd
airsoft claymores.
Tripwires and shit. Yeah.
Some dude,
I'm out there just fucking setting
some-
traps.
some dude fucking brought an airsoft RPG.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it was fucking real. There's airsoft grenades.
So how does it activate? Because I mean,
so you put
RPG tip, you
okay,
have to hit it,
so
right?
that the RPG tip is filled with green gas, and the
Okay.
tip comes off. So there's two parts to it. The back part's the fucking propellant part. It's like where you put all the green gas and all
Yeah.
that. And then the second part, you fill it up with fucking BBs, and then you pop it right on. And when you pull the trigger, it shoots out all the BBs. The cap blows off, and it shoots out all the fucking BBs. Like a grenade launcher, it theoretically does. When it hits something, it shoots out shrapnel.
Okay.
But fuck me, does it kind of hurt?
So
Also, I've
the
seen
tip propels like an RPG would.
no.
The whole thing doesn't propel. The whole tip doesn't go.
I'll have to.
Because that would be fucking cool.
I'll have to show you on like a break when we do a commercial break. On like what they do. It's so weird. It's dope. I've seen a fucking 50 mic or a 40 mic, one of those fucking big old fucking undertube grenade launchers.
Uh huh.
Those go boom. Yeah, I've seen those. A thumper. I've seen a fucking M60 machine gun. A saw.
Man.
Last game day, my fucking buddy came out with his new RPK, not RPK, but PKM, big old fucking Russian LMG.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I brought that out. It was fucking $500.
What do you use for the to project the BBs?
What do you mean?
Like what is the propulsion system to
There's
project them? Is it
multiple-
spring loaded,
there's-
electronic?
There's
Is it
multiple types.
okay?
There's HPA, EBB, GBB.
Is it compressed air or anything like that?
There HPA is compressed air.
Dude, motherfucker, here I'd
yeah,
have
that's
I'd have a fucking
big old. Think
a
of
backpack like from a compressor.
no, that's what people do.
Dude, yeah.
Think of like a giant airsoft canister, but like put it that big. I've seen people run with it. It's a big old hose, and it goes right into the hand grip of your gun, and you just sit there. And I've seen people, on semi shoot like 25 rounds a
just
second.
lay waste.
Oh, dude, it sucks. Those hurt. I've seen sniper rifle. I've seen a handgun. That was gnarly. It was a Glock, It was a Glock that fucking only shot fully automatic.
Oh my god.
It just gone.
No,
Fucking
I
gone.
shit you not. He had it was a 600 round clip that shot that it all went away in 5 seconds. He just held down the trigger.
Spray and pray.
Gone.
It
He couldn't use it because it's semi-automatic.
doesn't seem like that's even probably being
Re-
that it's a pistol very accurate either.
Oh no, it's 100% accurate.
I guess if you shot 600 rounds really quick,
like
you're bound to hit.
he
You're
just
bound to hit.
he held it and they all lasered. Like they laser. Like it's gnarly.
Just a pile of plastic out there.
My gun laser's pretty good. I got that shit zeroed.
So it seems like the idea would be to kind of like, if you had a rifle like an M4 style, be a little bit more conservative. You're out in the woods. If when I was doing paintballing,
If you want
right,
realistic,
we had like fucking vests and we had all the paintball canisters.
Mhm.
If we would go out, you see like he's way the fuck out there, probably a little out of range, but you'd be like, you just kind of feel it out a little bit. You're not just going, just
I mean,
hold
we
the
don't-
wood.
I don't do that.
No, I mean, I'm just saying you probably approach it the same way as
Oh
we
yeah,
would,
no,
because you're
tactical.
gonna run out.
Mhm.
You're gonna run out if you
And-
fuck around.
And plus, I kind of keep it semi-realistic. I air the shit out of that because obviously I'm shooting fucking BBs at people. I'm not really fucking shooting people.
Yeah.
But I do like half.
He's just in his head. He's like, I fucking wish this was real.
I think I'm playing Call of Duty when I'm out there, man. I'm having a
Yeah,
good time.
it's good. I mean, that's
And it's exercise, dude. I'm
fun.
fucking losing.
it's fun. I mean, it seems like it'd be fun.
Fucking but no, I'll do like 30, 45 round mags. So I'm like, all right, I really gotta conserve ammo, but or I'll just like fuck it, balls
You're like,
to the wall.
I need a med pack, quick.
Oh, dude, I'll pull quotes out of fucking movie scenes. Like I fucking Rodney last mag, write somebody like the other day. Like it was a good.
I'm out.
It was a good time. It's a good time.
I'm calling air support.
I'm saving Private Ryan. I'm hit low guns. Like,
Saving Brian's privates. Fuck. God damn it, dude. So how long you been doing that now?
oh fuck. I've went out so many times already. Like
Probably a few months.
a few months.
Yeah. So you have like a solidified team, or
Yeah.
is it like
We have a patch and everything.
you have a patch?
Mhm.
So it's like fucking
yeah. We're called the Black Angels.
Black Angels. So it's like fucking airsoft rangers over here.
No, but our little mascot's a trash panda. I'll show you. Hold on.
Let's see this shit.
I'll show you a
It's
picture.
pretty great.
I want. You know what I want? Is one of these little sucky candies here, but I don't want that flavor. I want. I've given up. I've given up. I've given up.
I've given up. Me on my life.
It's not that fucking bad. Come on now,
Excuse me.
dude.
Ew.
I said excuse me.
It's like fucking Rocky.
It's like Rocket.
Yeah, Rocket. That's what I meant. Rocket.
Yeah.
Rocky.
And
Rocket.
that's our other variant.
You gonna get that tattooed on your fucking back? The whole thing?
No.
Do no,
No.
no,
Nah.
no. You should get a full back tattoo. Like this is fucking. I'm real. You guys.
I'm a black angel for life, baby.
Yeah.
Fucking trash panda. Fucking bullshit.
That is a cute.
What do you I'm glad that's a fucking fun time.
And it's a great way for me to get my aggression out with my fucking job because it sucks so goddamn much.
Yeah, you've been at that job for a minminute now.
Yeah. I
For a
think
minute.
about quitting every goddamn day.
Well, you thought about quitting from the first week.
Yep.
So, if we're being fair, I mean,
Well, I'm getting like denied fucking shit to move up, and it's kind of pissing me off.
what do you mean?
Like, okay, granted, I do have a write up and shit for just my attendance because I got really fucking sick, and they have like I don't know. I got a write up for my attendance, and I keep trying to move up because I'm like the only fucking person besides like 2 other people on my team that know what the fuck they're doing. Mind you, everybody else sucks on the 12 o'clock team.
Yeah.
Okay, if you work Sunday through Monday, and if you watch this, okay, I am randomly
Cancelled.
No, if you know who you are, you guys suck. Anywho,
And you should feel bad.
no, just quit and get a new.
So if
fucking
you
job.
work at Sonic, okay, in
On 4th Street.
in Seattle, Washington, you're a terrible human.
yeah, that's what our patches look like. Sorry, I was digging for them.
Yeah, man. And what do? You fucking attach that to your nipples? Is
No,
that what you fucking-
we have Velcro on our arms.
Oh yeah. So what are you gonna get? Like you get different different merit patches too? You're like, oh, I got a grenade, my grenade patch. So that's
No,
fine.
I collect army patches.
Fucking hero over here.
I have an
That's
82nd
this
Airborne.
fucking stolen valor, dude. It's
No,
fucking
it's
stolen
not.
valor.
No, it's not. I've asked so many people. I've asked a
I
few
just-
fucking
I-
veterans.
I just made that up, bro. I just made it up. 'cause
No,
I,
stolen valor is a real thing.
I know. I just made up calling that because
Oh.
it's funny. I knew
Oh.
I knew it would trigger you.
No, I was
knew it
like,
would trigger
I've
you.
asked so many veterans. I'm like, is it
He's
okay
He's
if
like,
I
it's
own...
not fucking that. That's not what it is.
I was like, is it
It's
okay
just
if
kidding.
I own the patches but don't wear them? Like, yeah, it's fine. I'm like, okay, good. Like, I don't.
You're like, what about this purple heart? Oh.
Yeah. What about this Medal of Honor? Like, is that okay?
Dude,
to
if you had a Medal of
have?
Honor, I would fucking steal it from you.
Dude, if I had a Medal of Honor, I'm pretty sure anybody in the service would just beat my ass because I have
Probably,
a Medal of
probably.
Honor. Like,
So actually, the Silver Star is better than that. I mean, that's what fucking Donald Trump says. He said it's fucking actually better if you're a civilian. Did you guys miss that one too?
what?
Yeah, he was like,
What did he say?
he was whatever you get as a civilian, the version of the Medal of Honor, as
The
a civilian.
civilian
Is it the
cross?
civilian cross or is it the Silver Star?
Hold on.
Which one is it? I don't know my medals very well. All I know is it pissed off a lot of fucking people in the military,
what
as
is-
it should be.
What the? Well, hey Suri, what is the highest honor a civilian can get? The Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Medal of Freedom. Okay, so he was comparing the Medal of Freedom, and he's like,
So-
it's actually better if you're a civilian and you get that. It's actually better than the Medal of Honor because he had some weird ass fucking comparison. Dude, I'll fucking pull it up, bro.
Pause. So okay, I'm just gonna debunk this theory really quick, and sorry, this went on to a military talk, but so what you're telling me is men who pay the ultimate sacrifice to make sure others can escape or do something heroic and pay that ultimate sacrifice that and everybody seems like damn that was a very heroic action that they unfortunately did not live to see. Only a few of them do. Have we not seen the one that Obama gave to? His whole fucking left half of his face is fucking graft, and he doesn't even see out of his left eye that at all, and his right eye he's like fucking 50% blind in. Yeah, when you get a Medal of Honor, it is not a fucking beautiful thing. The fucking
No, but it sure as fuck isn't like.
It is
You can't
not-
put you cannot put any civilian fucking medal above that.
No, you can't.
Here we
like-
go. Here we go. Here we get it.
Sitting so proud in the White House when we gave Miriam the Presidential Medal of Freedom. That's the highest award you can get as a civilian. It's the equivalent of the Congressional Medal of Honor, but civilian
I need a fucking.
version.
Anyhow, that being said, what else is new? Anybody? Have you guys? Okay, how do you feel, by the way, about fucking? Sorry to fucking shift gears on you here, because like, I was a little bit rattled by it too. I'm thinking, is this? At this point, none of it surprises me. None of the shit he says
Get off
surprises
the fucking
me.
topic. I'm sorry.
Anyhow.
I'm sorry. Get off the topic.
What do you feel about
Anger.
AI? About AI? How do you feel about AI?
Like, what do you mean? Like,
well-
okay, is it like how do I feel about it as a general concept, or like the videos and shit? Like, what do you mean?
Well, the videos is just more of an element of it. AI in general, I believe, can be a very, very useful tool for human beings under the correct. I guess the best word I could use for that is presets, so to speak. So when deploying AI for the betterment of society, I would like to think that we would build presets into it that wouldn't allow for things.
They're gonna take our jobs.
You know what I mean? Well, not if we fucking.
They're gonna take our jobs.
them damn imgants. Them imgants. You know what I mean? Like, I think AI can be really, like, everything from, like, military-wise can be used. Like, hey, pinpoint fucking, like, they're like, oh, no
You know
problem.
how terrifying it would
Like,
be
right
to fucking
now-
see a robot come in and just like be.
It doesn't even, dude, it doesn't have to be. That's the thing, is we're kind of equating, so a lot of folks will equate robots and things like that. It doesn't even have to be that.
Well,
It could just be like AI guided missiles. Like, hey, I want you to hit that fucking bottle cap right there, 6,000 miles away. How's that sound? And the AI will absolutely hit that bottle cap 100 out of 100 times. You know what I mean? Having that kind of
No, because-
precision, fucking.
What if we can't bring back that AI personally? We have to generate a new AI every single time. We have to generate a new personality.
I don't think you're describing what is like.
We'd bond
You're
with it,
just
and he would
you're,
kill
see,
himself.
You're describing what is a sentient AI, where it becomes aware and develops a sort of a personality.
Yeah, no,
we are
I'm not-
talking about AI as in like the machine goes whoop, and graphs everything. It goes, all right, you can hit targets at 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 10, and 12, 14 right now. Do it. Cool. Bam. No civilians. No property loss. None of it. It's just people just drop. They just fucking drop. Like, oh, that was fun. That's what I mean. I don't think you're gonna go out to fucking TGI Fridays with your fucking girlfriend AI. Okay, and that's what you want. Okay, that's what you want. That's what he wants.
That's what he wants.
But I'm saying
He's trying to
as
replace
an AI would be a control system rather than it be like my pet robot or like my little
actually,
pony.
he should unpack that because he tells me all the time that he wants to take me back to the store. And he's
No,
like, I want a
because
refund.
Because she always like, oh, I'm broken. I said, do I need to take you back to the build a lady workshop?
It's like
That's not what he says.
Like a
He
Build-A-Bear.
says build a bitch.
No, build a bitch.
Build a bitch work, dude. I went to the mall and there was like I'm like, oh my god, I don't have that one. Ah!
Let's go to build a bitch.
You can get new arms. Holy shit, you know.
Yeah.
It kind of AI.
I always am like, do I need to take you back to build a bitch? Like, I need my warrant. I need my refund.
Fucking build a bitch. That kind of AI, dude. I think it can be very useful.
Not really.
The only thing I don't like about AI though is that like a lot of like people are using it in lieu of like actual artists and actual like people who do work, and so that I understand.
Like anything else, we fucking abuse something. You know, like everything that I think that human beings have ever created have found a way to either use it or abuse it or use it in a manipulative manner.
Like nukes.
Like anything. Which is ironic that you say that because why couldn't we attach the nuclear controls? Okay, so right now it's I don't know if you've ever gone on this rabbit hole before, but essentially all nuclear weapons all over the planet are hooked together, basically. Not like a wire, but they're all designed to, well, America did that, well, we're going to, because it's mutual assured destruction, which is what keeps everybody at bay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, honestly, we don't want to turn this into a glass sheet, so we're just not going to do anything. You know what I mean? Why not? And this is where it gets a little fucking, I don't know if I really want that to be controlled. But AI would take and go, all right, no human beings get nuked because you guys all think with emotionally. We're locking that shit down. Locking it down. Okay? AI goes, no nukes. And it just locks it down. And then you slowly kind of, you take everything, all the nuclear weapons apart, and it goes away.
Denuclearize?
Denuclearize is the word I was looking for. Yeah, you take it all apart. Nobody has nuclear weapons, right? Then now you have the ultimate. You have like the Earth Ender taken away. Bam, and you just work in reverse, right? And then you start to work on your intercontinental ballistic missiles to a certain
Just say ICBMs.
depth. I don't want to say ICBMs. To a certain depth, right? And you just reverse that. Then, right? Everybody's so advanced. I mean, you got a guy sitting in New Mexico, right, in a bunker, driving a drone across the Middle East right now, and he just goes whop. Oh, that was easy. You know what I mean? That's how easy it is. They're on computers, dude.
It's not that easy.
It absolutely is that easy.
It's really not. They gotta go through so many hoops before they whop that fucking.
Listen.
It's not just like, oh, I think.
Okay, I didn't say that you could just be out there gallivanting around with your drone.
That's what you're making it seem like. You're making it seem like he just.
Okay.
I'm
talking about the.
That's what you're
Yeah,
making it
there's a
seem like.
random
fucking-
man in New Mexico that's just leveling people.
No, the military has people that sit in these kind of dugout sort of things. So just they're in like the base or whatever, and they can control drones basically with a joystick, like we would Flight Simulator. Basically, we've gotten so far away from boots on the ground warfare. You know what I mean? Which is great.
Have you not seen FPV shit?
Then you
Jesus
don't have
Christ.
to. Then you don't have to lose. You don't have to lose people.
And
which is interesting because
Are you talking about FPV drones or talking about UAV drones?
FPV drones.
Oh, sweet God, dude, don't no, those are suicide drones. That's not.
No. You're not talking about the same drone I'm talking about. So
Sure as fuck am.
This is okay. Listen, the drones that are outfit with fucking missiles and fucking.
That's an FPV. That's
okay. And this is a whole last documentary about it. Okay, they can sit there and they can run these things from. They're not on site.
I know.
They're running these things from the Air Force Base in I can't think of the city in New Mexico, but it's out there. And they're controlling these drones via joystick and two buttons. Okay, they're flying around and they're kind of there's always a few of them airborne in whatever areas they want to be in at the time. You know what I mean? And when they talk about this was a drone strike, this is a drone strike, and it's super easy. I'm talking about I'm not saying they can just do what you want. I'm saying that the ability to attack that target right there is very, very fucking easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Very
we're
easy.
thinking of two different drones. You're thinking of UAV capable. You're thinking of like fucking the big old fucking plane drones, the ones that the unmanned like.
Yes.
Yeah, you're thinking.
Yes.
I'm
They're
think-
like a very, very, very small
Well,
fighter jet
yes,
looking thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're thinking of. I'm thinking of the ones that you throw in the fucking air by your hand. The
definitely
hand.
not.
Yeah, the ones that are using in fucking Ukraine right now. Those are FPV drones.
Have you seen the thermite ones now?
Have you seen the fucking AK and machine gun mount ones now?
Maybe, but
I'll show you some fucking videos.
I just came across this video the other day of the thermite one. Okay, holy shit.
I saw this.
Thermite?
I saw this one. It's gonna. Viewer discretion is advised on this next part. I'm not gonna get too much into detail, but it was a fucking tank mine, and a Russian dude running away, and another drone watching this other drone chase down this Russian dude.
I've seen those tail videos before.
And I watched the whole uncensored video. It was 2 minutes. The dude became 2 pieces and was trying to crawl away. He was alive still.
Oh,
I was just like, bro.
ow. It was the AC-130s. The AC-130 planes where we have the infrared, and we look, you know, hey, the infrared.
AC-130s are gunships.
Yeah, when you know how we have the I jumped to the AC-130s. It's been around a while, and they have the gunships that can shoot. I think they have 3 different types of projectiles.
It is a minigun,
Mm-hmm.
a gun that it's an auto feed. It's a 5-round auto feed. It's a do, and then there's a cannon. I know that.
And they do infrared, and I was watching them do a similar thing. And this is like an Iraqi thing, like years and years ago. And they're just out there, and it's infrared, and there's this truck, and it's just white because it's thermal. You know, it's just all.
Oh,
or
yeah.
sorry, not white, but
Thermal.
It is thermal, but like not the thermal like I've
The
seen. I've
white
seen the
thermal
heat.
vision.
Yeah, I've seen the heat signature thermal too, where it's like orange and
Yeah, the colored one. You're talking
Anyhow,
about the white.
yeah, what the fuck was that? That's weird. Everything's still fucking good. They're just attacking this like spot, and these dudes just bail out, right, of this rig, and you just see like these white dots running around, and they just go, and they just for a second it goes, and then all of a sudden they fly, and then those white dots are like clusters. And they're still heat signatures because they're still warm, and that is very weird and very gross. And it's like they're just a lot of him, and it's like, holy shit. And then people, and they're like, how fucking
Dude,
weird.
I watched-
Like if you're a gunner and you're just watching that, I mean, you have to have some kind of like debrief or de-psych or something, because like
A lot of them.
no normal human being can just be like, let's see lunch. You know, fuck what?
I don't. I feel like. Oh, dude, this is fuck. I feel like I'd be all right.
You're the fucking type.
I'd be all right. I'd be okay with it. I'd be like, well, let's get some lunch.
Yeah.
You guys want to get spaghetti? Like,
Five guys?
yeah.
And then we can get lunch? Right? We can get lunch?
No, I don't know. I've desensitized myself to it a little bit.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I've watched a lot of that Reddit shit lately, and it's just that whole war is just on Reddit. Like, I shit you not.
Yeah, well, they're streaming a bunch. Oh, seriously, you scrolling through TikTok, dude, and then you'll come across like they'll be like, but you'll come across a battalion of like Ukrainian soldiers
in a
and
gunfight, and you're like,
they're in the trees, and you just hear like that's the sound of bullets going over your head.
and they're like,
you know?
oh, you know,
Yeah,
and you're
they're
like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, are we about to watch this dude get murked? He's gonna get murked right now, dude. For
On
real?
fucking live TikTok?
Yeah, live TikTok is good. Dude's gonna get murked on live TikTok. And
like,
and then the next video you show, they're like, ah!
and then the next video, it's like, let's make a cake, and it's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
No,
What?
no. I want to go back to Yuri and see what he did, because he's having a lot more fun than Cake Boss over here. Dude, it's the craziest thing. Come on,
I get a
and
lot
I don't
of,
know why
like-
I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens. Like
Yuri's in a fucking gunfight right now, and I can't find him again.
It refreshed. You're like, no.
I can't spell the backward letters shit.
And you don't remember the username. All it was the Ukrainian flag. You're like, God, I'm ruined.
You're like, I can't spell backward fucking letters on American keyboard.
I don't even get the war so much. I just get like starving and war-torn children.
I
like,
don't.
begging. It like that like literally fucks me up.
It's-
Every time I see it, I'm like, oh my god, no.
It should fuck you up.
What?
It does. Like it fucks me up.
I don't know. Jesus Christ. Like, okay, hold on. I'm gonna. Like, I just.
I just know that like unexpectedly I'll be cruising through the FYP, and then that'll be up. I'm like, okay, and they look like they're in a gunfight, but they're in like heavy. I don't know what. I'm not an expert in military strategy or planning or any of that stuff. It just feel like the Russian military is not very good. I'm serious.
No,
And,
yeah.
and they, if I was in Russia and said this, I probably wouldn't no
This
longer be
was
in Russia
today.
and say this. But what am I watching? What is that?
That's an FPV drone getting thrown into
gosh,
a dude.
yeah, dude. And
And see? He's done.
And dude's just in the field
Dead.
chilling out.
No, he's dead. He's dead. He's fucking dead. He got a fucking RPG warhead thrown into him by an FPV drone.
Dude, that's crazy.
And that dude is getting chased down by one. That's what they do. That's what they do now. And it's psychological warfare, and it's fucked. And I don't like that they do
Well,
it. They'll chase him down.
I think there's
with
some.
they'll chase him down with the claymore, dude. You know how fucking terrifying that is?
It's like, dude, it's
You know,
like,
you know how fucking
it's like
scary that is?
2024 hot potato. You know, like
Jesus
fucking-
Christ.
dude.
Not even a hot potato. It's like, please, I'll get naked.
Dude,
for
I
you,
would
bro.
like, I would have like a white thing always ready to just wave.
No, they do
I
it.
would be like, dude,
Bro,
I've
they
seen guys surrender and they take them in.
No,
I've seen,
yeah, no, I've seen, but it's kind of embarrassing. I saw one.
Don't care. I'm not about to get. I'm
I
not
saw
about to
one-
get sorry.
I'm
I'm
not.
not getting RPG'd.
I'm
Not
not
over
taking-
this shit.
I'm not
I'm standing in your fucking country. First of all,
Yeah.
I'm not taking a claymore to the face or the body. I'm sorry.
don't care.
I'm not taking
Hey,
an RPG to the body.
oh, blue tape. I'm Ukrainian now. Holy shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not.
I don't
doing it.
understand it. I don't understand why. I understand it from like a Vladimir Putin point of view,
I
like
don't
why
know.
because he's a madman. What I don't understand is how these Russian soldiers, all things considered, now they've been at this for a couple years now. Like, dude,
And it's
just defect. You're in Ukraine, by the way. Just
they're
drop
not
your
even-
gear.
They're not even in Ukraine.
Walk to
anymore.
Kyiv. Oh yeah, they're pushed back.
They're
That's
pushed
the
back
thing.
to Russia now.
Yeah, so like just drop your gear, walk to Kyiv, and be like, I'm
you
defecting.
would be walking.
Some actually. Okay, I don't mean actually.
You would
you
no,
know,
no,
walk
they
the whole
would
way.
no, they wouldn't be walk. They would be walking into enemy territory. They would have to walk back to Moscow. They're pushed back into Russia.
Well, not all of them. They're still fighting in Ukraine.
There's a little bit, but they're still.
They're like
pushed
there's
back.
a lot of fronts in like Kursk and down in the Donetsk region and stuff
Well,
like that.
yeah,
but,
but they're getting pushed back slowly.
my point is, if I was in
Sorry,
Ukraine,
I've been watching a lot.
if I was in Ukraine, I would be like, okay, is it for me? Like I'm done. A lot of these folks are even like their families of families. Like those lines. I mean, it wasn't. I don't know. At this
Wasn't
point
too
in time,
long ago that they,
I just don't. Russia does not seem like they're very good at this anymore.
they're not.
You know.
Because their solution is, all right, we'll just throw bodies of fucking bodies at bodies at bodies of bodies of bodies of bodies.
It's like
of bodies of bodies
it's
until
like
the
it's
situation
like
was-
quantity over quality.
No,
Yeah.
that's the idea. Is if the idea is if I throw 2 million bodies to your 500,000, you will capitulate.
Yeah, but if just half of those have decent weaponry, thank you NATO. Fucking, if you know what I mean, that's what's happened.
yeah,
It's
no,
not like-
that's what Putin didn't think about. They didn't think about like, oh, they will actually.
But
stand
why
up
wouldn't he think about that?
because
Why wouldn't
he's
he?
a
Why
ki-
wouldn't he consider that?
Because
Yeah.
he is his because okay, it's
Or did he consider it? And he
no,
just
hey guys, okay, somebody once famous said this: history does repeat itself. What has nobody like seen? What the fuck he is acting like? What he's looking like? What this kind of looks like? But it's a really failed attempt at. It's a fucking failed attempt at a blitzkrieg. It's a fucking failed attempt, and all of his fucking generals are yes men. That's what Hitler's fucking.
and then when the
generals
one guy
were.
that did that Prigozhin turned on him,
Oh,
and
and,
then
look, Rommel did the same
turned
shit.
on him, and then Prigozhin had a plane,
Had
a
an
missile,
accident.
missile hit the plane. I'm like, a Russian missile?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's
Oh, and Rommel got fucking executed right after Normandy after he told Hitler take the 10th Panzer and put him down on the Normandy coast, and Hitler's like, well, no, but bullshit. Because all of his men were yes men, just like fucking Putin's men. This is a fucking failed attempt at a blitzkrieg, and this is what modern
Well,
trench warfare looks like.
What worries me about it now is the people in like the citizens of Russia,
Oh,
because now Russian media
scare-
controls.
Everything.
You know what I mean? Short of a little bit of social media here and there that they're able to have access to, but like
Yeah.
for the most part, it's just this controlled like media thing, and I would hate. I can't even put myself in that mindset of being so isolated from world news that you think that your country is fighting some kind of good fight.
Yeah.
Or if you're even aware they're fighting some, maybe they don't even have some. Maybe some parts of Russia don't even have a grasp of how big this fucking is in
Yeah.
Ukraine. Like, we don't know because we're not privy to. And even if we do get it third party, if we get information from inside of Russia that their agencies tell them this, that, or the other, we can't even validate that. That's how
Right.
fucking tight in their stuff is. You could get a piece of information on Reddit, you don't even know if that's real because of how tight they control this shit around there.
Yeah.
I would like to think I would be so. Like, if you're on the coastal towns of Russia, like, either you're just, okay, Russia, like, you gotta know, or like, you don't have any idea. Like, that's.
I saw this one GoPro footage of, and it's just kind of to prove how fucking literal stupid and undertrained these fucking Russian soldiers are. So they're trying to shoot a drone down, right?
Yeah.
And they're on a boat, okay? And boats have dishkas, and that's like a 50 cal. And that's like a Russian 50 cal. And they were also shooting anti-fucking aircraft rounds at this fucking thing. And then it flies over a city. What is your thought? Stop firing.
Yeah.
Stop firing. Yeah, I think so.
They kept fucking firing. They shot a fucking building. It was into a fucking town. Like, imagine you're just sitting there eating a bowl of fucking porridge or whatever fucking whatever fucking Russians eat with a glass of vodka. And boom, your living room now has a goddamn.
I don't think anybody's eaten porridge since the 1700s, dude.
Have you not been to Russia? Half of it's
No,
stuck in the.
I haven't been to fucking Russia.
Half of it's stuck in the 1700s.
Oh god, I just picture somebody eating porridge.
With a glass of
And,
vodka.
and there's 3 fucking wolves outside.
Yeah.
Right? Fucking porridge.
And then a fucking.
They don't call it porridge, Colt. It fucking can't be porridge, dude. I don't know. Vodka probably, but dude, porridge.
I don't know.
I feel
Rice
like,
soup?
I, feel like
I don't fucking
I
know.
feel like porridge isn't even a thing anymore, dude. By definition.
Isn't it just like oatmeal now? Like.
I don't know, but it's not fucking porridge. Jesus, dude. Dude, porridge.
Are you fucking Goldilocks? Like, what the fuck?
Are you alright?
I'm gonna fucking cramp. I'm so fucking mad. I'm not mad. I can't keep it together because it's porridge. I just picture people enjoying their Russian life, eating porridge, and drinking vodka, which seems super counterproductive. But like, I don't know. Dude, what is? I need to know what's porridge, because you're.
oatmeal. Isn't it just like
What
watery oatmeal?
is porridge? What is porridge? Oh, I didn't even spell it right. Fucking idiot. Porridge is a dish made of grains, legumes, cooked over milk or water.
Yeah, that
It's
sounds Russian.
it's like, okay. Came from Scotland.
Oh.
It's originated. It's starchy plants, water, milk flavoring. And it says, surprisingly, oatmeal is not porridge. Okay, so they're eating porridge.
They could be. They're so fucking poor.
We don't know. That's the thing. We don't know because any information that we're given as to, like, to what it looks like in Russia isn't that. I just cannot. If there was a fucking war happening right now on the east coast of the United States, we would all fucking have an idea that's going on, and we would be like. We would probably know the parties involved. We'd probably know how it's kind of going. You know what I mean?
How's it going?
See, you've been bombing each other. Oh, Canada, hey, how's my boy? You know, whatever. I feel like they have such a rap on, like, the information over there, like the Russian like state media and stuff.
Uh-huh.
That as you gobble down the Ukrainian Twix, I just feel like.
Oh, fuck yeah. Taking the other one,
They're
too.
made of porridge.
That's Russian.
I don't know. Scottish, actually. Scottish. I don't know. I just feel like when are they gonna quit? When are they gonna like what? How do you see something like that ending? Like how do you
When
see
their portage runs out.
when their porch their tanks run on porridge? It's biodiesel. Fucking
There you
porridge tanks. I mean, eventually they're gonna run out of fucking fodder. They're gonna run out of people. Like you can't. You start sending women and
Gonna
children
run
out there
of
to fight.
legumes.
That's what they did in the. That's what they did in 1940 in the 40s when the invasion of Stalingrad and all that. Women started enlisting. You started getting really famous women snipers.
And then you run out of people. And you run out of people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know what the actual stats are for fucking casualties on both sides, like legitimate stats, because Russia's never gonna fucking cop to
It's
the real
not
stats.
good.
I know that Russia's not. I know that we have confirmed, and the only reason that we have confirmed numbers, the ones that we can confirm, are because those are tallied by the fucking Ukrainians, and it's because they're standing on their body. I just do. Now there are some fucking bloodthirsty folks on the Ukrainian side, by the way, because I watched them. There was like a whole like a trench dug out in the tree line, and there was at one point there was like Russian soldiers entrenched in it. Okay, and this tank comes flying along, and he had a tank battle with another tank across the field. Ukrainian tank, Russian soldiers entrenched, right in the middle. Okay, they're seemingly safe as far as trenches go.
Not really.
They have a battle. Ukrainian tank smokes Russian tank.
Yeah.
Again, NATO tank. Smokes Russian tank.
You know why?
Taken care of, all gone, right? The trench, right, where the Russians are at, this tank just rolls over there, doesn't shoot it, doesn't do that, just runs back and forth over the trench a bunch of times and just buries the trench, right? With the weight of however heavy a fucking tank is. So buried and smashed. Bonus day, no porridge for you. And then fucking and just runs back and forth and just fills this trench in. Well, from the naked eye, you're like, oh, the tank's filling the trench in. How cool. And he's just going back and forth until a little caption down below says, "Oh, this is where there are Russians entrenched in this thing." Like and then you start to see like various things flipping up on the track, like what looks like gear and arms and things like that. I'm like, these people are out of control, dude.
I saw this one.
Holy shit!
I saw this
Yeah, what
one.
the fuck?
Ukraine's like, you have to come in this country. See what happens, you know?
You,
That's my best accent I can do.
You ever seen that video of that tank going in a circle? Just going in a circle forever. It's like only men will actually know, or if you know, you know. Do you know why that tank's happening like going in a circle like that?
I think that I have seen that video.
Do you know why the tank is going in a circle like that?
Did home dude get whacked?
Entire crew's dead.
And it's just fucking.
It's
okay.
just the driver is slumped forward
over
on the gear,
on the fucking.
and it's I'm so serious. That is the only way that tank dies until once that thing only way that tank stops is when it runs out of fuel.
So they got hit with a.
Oh yeah, and the only
an anti-tank missile.
And
probably.
the reason why the turtle tanks are coming out now, y'all fucking Russians are so goddamn stupid. Maybe don't.
Canceled.
I don't give a fuck.
Canceled.
I don't give a fuck. Get better tank designs. Don't have an autoloader right fucking next to your ammunition, and don't have your ammunition in the fucking turret.
Well, I mean, that's where it belongs when you want to shoot
No.
it. When you want to shoot it. Like,
No.
It's got to be in the in the chamber to shoot it.
Okay, don't have it in the turret. The turret, that's the cannon. That's the. Anyway, the reason why they explode, fucking critical explosion, is because they fucking keep ammo in the fucking turret itself, like in the armored
It's spinning
parts.
with it. It's
yes.
in there, yeah.
They keep it in the armored parts. I'm like, why? You guys are fucking stupid.
I don't know, dude. I don't design tanks. Don't get mad at me.
I know. The ours have a fucking whole ass safety shield. That's like a ton
I certainly
thick.
wouldn't have the ammo anywhere where a fucking missile could fucking rogue get it, or an anti-tank missile. You know what I mean? Man, I knew a guy. Well, I don't even know how I ran into him, but he was like one year he was like working at the fair, and he was like a retired military. He was in Vietnam. This is many years ago.
Vietnam.
And he was telling me about he was in Vietnam, but he was telling me about technology that they have, the anti-tank missiles they were working on at the time. And obviously that's probably yesterday's news by now, but they would shoot these like 20 millimeter sleeves out. He called them sleeves. I don't know why he specifically said sleeves, but he said they would shoot these sleeves out, and they didn't have any fucking like projectile in a way that like exploded when it hit. The thing, they would fire these things off, right, and it would go through. It was designed for a specific tank, and it would go through the tank, right? It would go right through the wall of the tank, right through. It might hit somebody, it might not, but it would go out the other side. And he says what was crazy about those was most of the time when you're in a tank, you're sealed in there. Like they have this fucking hatch down and shit. And that thing would go through at such a velocity, and it was at such a spinning that would actually, and as crazy as it sounds, viewer discretion advised, would fucking liquefy the fucking people inside of it.
Yeah.
Like it would just suck you out of a hole that fucking big.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's terrifying.
Right?
there's
You don't even need explosives. Just use science, man. Just science
There-
because it's sealed up. It's like it just like you were in space,
Yeah.
just like a vacuum.
there
Oh.
was
Wow.
there was I was reading some accounts of when I was a younger kid. Now you're kind of thinking of fucked up things I've seen from a tank or heard about from tanks. This it was like on Okinawa or Iwo Jima, but it was in the Pacific Theater. One of an American Marine ran up with an M2 flamethrower right in front of a Japanese tank and just stuck it in the port. And apparently he stuck it in the mouth of a dude
Oh man.
and just squeezed the flamethrower. So napalm down the mouth. That's
He's done. That dude's done.
and then
done.
napalm
Instantly done.
in the tank. Like everybody just got. I don't know if it's napalm, but I'm assuming that's just the beginning of napalm because if you look at flamethrowers, they're like napalm because they like stick.
Yeah, napalm has an accelerant in it.
Yeah,
that stays.
So I'm thinking like it's just liquid napalm. I'm just thinking it's just beginning napalm.
Just a lot of burning.
a lot of burning.
A lot of continuous
Look,
burning.
dude ate flamethrower, and then his buddy got a crotch full of flamethrower, and I'm just like, the way I would put so many bullets in my brain if that happened to me. Like, your manhood's gone.
Like that's the least of your worries in that moment. You're inside of a fucking tank that is in fuego. Like you understand? Seriously, humans have such a fucked up way to kill each other, dude.
Can we talk about how the poor little man driving the tank just ate flamethrower? Literally.
Allegedly. I don't really know how you could verify that because all those guys inside are gone.
Yeah,
dude,
that's valid.
holding the fucking flamethrower is like he knows it's in the porthole, but he can't be like, oh fuck, go what you got in there.
Well, yeah. that's
Unless you
true.
hear like gagging noises.
Oh God.
The guy in there is watching Pornhub. That's the gagging noises that you heard. Fucking.
Oh, but could you imagine though? Like,
I can imagine, and it seems painful.
Ah.
It seems devastatingly painful.
For about
It seems
5 seconds.
catastrophically painful.
How long would you relatively realistically be alive if you really got napalm down the mouth?
I feel like it'd be pretty fucking quick.
Yeah.
Just because of how hot it is, I feel like it would just torch your carotid artery. Your throat. It would just torch it instantly, and it would be like getting shot in the head. I feel like that's what
Yeah.
it'd be like. You know,
No, I'm laughing because like, oh my God.
couple seconds maybe like.
Yeah.
Ow.
Horrible pain.
Ow, my
Right?
God.
No, I'd rather just get blown apart.
I'd rather
honestly.
get run over by a tank.
None of that is ideal.
Actually, no.
None of that is ideal.
I don't want to be a fucking tube top paste. Oh,
Tube top.
I'm gonna have to cut all this fucking out, dude. This is.
Do you mean
This is-
toothpaste?
yeah, a
too?
tube top paste. Like it just
Tube
shoots out.
top. A tube top. He wants to wear a tube top.
Do some some shit off the boys and like what Newman fucking just like think about popping your head.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! If you haven't watched The Boys,
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you don't watch the boys, sorry, but I'm totally gonna talk about it.
love that show.
The show's pretty.
Have you guys caught up now?
We're almost.
We're almost.
We have like 2 episodes left.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Have
over it.
Have you watched Gen V?
No, I'm kind
Not
of
yet.
over it. I'm over the boys, kind of.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
Gosh.
I'm over just the.
It gets gnarlier and gnarlier. As
I
they
just
go.
get kind of over the killing, and I'm tired of fucking Homelander's like, I'm gonna be better, stronger. It's like, bro, it's like, dude, it's like, bro, we get it. You're trying to be a Hitler. We understand, but you killed Stormfront, so fuck off. Like,
Spoiler alert.
I don't care. If you don't watch The Boys, watch it. It's good. If you like a lot of gore.
It's good. Watch it. It's good. He's over it though.
I'm just,
Generation V is cool though.
I'm just over all the senseless fucking killing. I did cry though last night. We watched the Huey and his dad episode. I don't know if you got that far yet.
Yeah. I was just trying to replay it. Which part that is? Okay.
His dad on the V.
Yeah.
That one fucking made me really sad.
I wasn't
actually,
sure where they were gonna go with that.
I cried
I
a
was
little
like,
bit.
they
I was
are
like, damn.
writing him out of the story. I can tell you that right now.
I was like,
And
damn.
when they beat him up, I thought when they beat him up in the first thing when he did that first thing to that first person, I was like, yeah, they're getting ready to write him off
Well,
because he's not the character that can maintain that.
well, it made me sad because it's just like, oh, we wanted to go to Paris, and I was like, God damn it, right in the heart, like, God damn.
It's crazy how you can just watch somebody get exploded and then you're like, I'm so sad right now.
Yeah, really.
Like, but I don't know. I'm over it. I mean, it's a good show, but it's just like, I fucking hate that the Sister Sage bitch. Hate her.
Oh, I hate her too. I hate
and
her.
Firecracker.
She is so manipulative. And
Firecracker makes me so angry.
you know what they're paralleling, right? Like
Oh, 100%.
we're all aware what the writers
Yeah.
and the writers even came out and said that they're like we're totally. I mean, we're not gonna say it, but we all know what they're talking about and the group that they're trying to frame around. And it's really funny is that group in real life is like, that's such a good show. See that? I'm like, it was written about you guys, dude. Fucking-
Like,
I
you're fucking
actually
Delulu.
okay. Is it about Republican and Democrats?
Huh?
Is it about Republican and Democrats?
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know
Okay.
what that means either.
Okay. I'm autistic and I'm not catching on. This sucks.
You're like, I don't know. Where's my porridge? Where's my porridge? So-
I need porridge.
Oh shit, it's a good show. I need to find a new show. We just watched.
I got a good show for
We
you.
just watched on Netflix. We just watched a show with Jeff Goldblum called Chaos.
I got a good show for
It
you.
is fucking good. It's like the Greek gods.
I got a good show for you.
It is really fucking good, and it's like an 8-part miniseries.
got a
And
good
they're gonna
show
do
for
like
you.
I think they're gonna do 2 more, but it did way too quickly. But it's really good.
I got a good show
Watch
for
it on Netflix. It's called Chaos. Audience, watch it. It's called Chaos. Kaos. Chaos.
I'll have to check it out.
I'm just plugging Chaos for Netflix right now.
I got
Netflix isn't paying me any
I-
money, but I'm plugging
They
it.
should, though.
I'm
I
plugging it. They should.
I got a show for you.
What is it?
Okay, I got multiple.
Gratis.
Okay, I got 2 history war shows if you like them.
I do.
Okay, Band of Brothers in the Pacific.
I watched Band of Brothers in the Pacific.
Okay, there's a third one. It's by Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks. They came out with Masters of the Air.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's now think of, the 2 theaters we've seen.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now it's all talking about what the bombers and, pilots went through during World War II, and it's a fuck ton more graphic. See, I can handle that, but I don't like the boys.
Did you
I don't.
see? Now that we're thinking about that, did you see? I want to say it's called Battle of Midway.
I've seen it. I wasn't a big fan of it.
I thought that was cool. They tell the story of the follow up from Pearl Harbor. Well, they're telling the story. They made a movie about the follow up of Pearl Harbor and how they were fighting the Pacific Fleet was like how they basically out strategized the Japanese fleet. Basically, is what they ended up doing. You know what I mean? And I thought it was a pretty good show. Like I haven't seen a movie like that was put together that way in a long time, and that was pretty neat to see.
What I did like, it's just the one thing I'm gonna praise about the Ben Affleck Pearl Harbor.
Uh-huh.
I hate that movie.
Yeah, Sue Lovey.
'Kay,
Sue Lovey.
But the one thing I will praise about it, and that I rarely see, well, I guess I just haven't done my research or seen the movies. Or I've tried to see, but anyway, I like how they talk about the Doolittle raids. I've never seen that like movie adaptation before. Like, you don't really see that really done
Huh.
that much.
I didn't really thought about it.
Yeah, if you think about it, you don't really see the Doolittle raids that much mentioned, because that was a strategic part of the Pacific Theater. Like, that was our haha, fuck you, we can do that too, motherfuckers. Like, you wanna bomb our ships, fucker? We'll firebomb your town. It's like, fucking. First off, can we talk about a firebomb? That shit's terrifying. It's not only an explosion, then there's fire. Like
Explosion and then fire.
no, like, well, granted, living in 1940s Japan, everything's made of wood and fucking paper, so.
Yeah, it was that was pretty messed up though. That was pretty messed up what America did there though. I mean, like
that.
like super messed up. Like I don't remember what the ratio, but it was plugged out like just civilians to like actual important like political and or like military folk. Very skewed.
Oh no,
Very
we
skewed.
fuck. We basically said we said
this is not a good look.
no,
United States, it is not a good look.
no, it wasn't. But it was basically it was a fuck you. We can do that
Yeah,
shit back.
Yeah, but we're not.
I don't support.
but
I'm
they-
not saying
they-
I
know,
did it.
but like basically we basically just this sounds so fucking. I'm not.
I
It
don't
doesn't
condone
sound
this.
bad at all. But the Japanese went
did some-
after a military base, right? In
Uh,
Pearl Harbor,
Well,
loosely,
They
but
shot
pound for pound.
They didn't. They started. They loosely went through it for a military base, but then they started leaning towards the hospital because they started seeing people rushing towards the hospitals.
Yeah.
And then the Japanese did not follow the Geneva Convention, what fucking ever. Like, they specifically targeted medics. Have you seen Hacksaw Ridge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just when you see that, and then just in one instance, it's just like fucking, and then Hiroshima, and it's just, and like, oh no, oh fuck, what?
And Nagasaki, don't forget
Nagasaki,
them.
yeah, that was rough, but
It's not just Hiroshima.
we're out of fucking time, dude. We're out of time.
Damn.